You're wasting your money at the gym. Most people don't even realize it, but I'm going to tell you a quick secret. Actually, these gyms, they rely on you not showing up. Look it up. Most of these gyms know that people sign up on the first day of the year, and by January 30th, nobody shows up. That's how they make their money. So guess what? You're wasting your time at the gym. Some people think just walking into the gym is going to make the full difference. But I'll tell you another secret. You don't actually need a gym. What you need is structure. What you need is coaching. And this video is mostly for people who are kind of new to the gym or new to fitness, really trying to work on themselves. I actually applaud that. And shout out to you for trying to work on yourself. But here's the thing. In order to avoid the mistakes that most of us have done, you do need coaching. You do need some guidance. I'll tell you a quick story. When I just found out about fitness and I kind of fell in love with it, I didn't want to lift heavy weights because I thought, well, I don't want to look like a bodybuilder. Crazy myth. Because in order to actually get to that level, the amount of hours, the amount of discipline, the amount of preparation that it takes, nutrition, diligent work, and focus, trust me, 1 week in the gym won't get you there. So throw away this myth that if you lift heavy weights, you're gonna get too much muscle. What I'm trying to make is, you need guidance. You need somebody who's going to show you what to do when you get into the gym. Most people, when they get into the gym, they start looking around, especially if you're new, and you're looking around at what other people are doing, and you're trying to kind of copy what other people are doing, not realizing everyone is on their own journey. Every body is different, right? My body requires a certain amount of exercise that your body probably doesn't require because we don't do the same things every day. We don't eat the same foods every day. And another part of it is, well, I'm training for a certain purpose, maybe performance, maybe just maintain, and you might be looking to increase your muscle mass. So copying what somebody else is doing usually is not the way to go. So you need guidance, you need coaching. I remember when I first walked into the gym, and I remember this vividly. I was with my friend and we walked into Retro Fitness in Dix Hills, New York. And we put 25 pounds on each side of a bar and we were doing a chest press. And I thought, I got this, right? Because I was relatively strong for what I thought was strength. And as soon as I got under that weight, I learned something about myself. I'm not that strong. So guess what? I had to go back again and see if I could do it again. And I just kept getting better and better and better. So the good news is you can always improve. But if you're trying to copy what someone else is doing, not only might you not see the gains that you need, worse, you might hurt yourself because you're not doing it with proper form, proper technique, and it's not backed by some science. The point of this video is to let you know that if you're just buying a gym membership because on January 1st you got really motivated to go to the gym, and now it's halfway through the year and that gym membership just keeps getting charged $19.99 every month, or $29.99 every month, or $59.99 every month. You should feel bad for your wallet. Or maybe you should do the opposite and get a trainer. Get somebody who's actually going to get you the results that you need. kind of like a specialist, somebody who's studied this and they're constantly looking for new ways to improve. That's the person you want to go to. For example, if you were going up a mountain, you would find a guide. You would find somebody. I mean, I guess you could go up the mountain for the first time by yourself, right? But if you had a guide who told you, hey, as soon as you go up that second tree, there's gonna be a slide or there's gonna be a huge puddle right there. Make sure you don't fall in that puddle. Or after that third right, there's actually an easier way if you go through this path and that path. So actually, a guide is a lot easier because you cut your time so much more, so much faster you reach your goals. I can attest to this because when I met my mentor, he was a general manager at Retro Fitness. And the amount of advice, the amount of just simple tips that probably I would have waited 3 years to hear, I got that with him just by conversations. So personal trainers are huge for that and they help you in that journey. That's their job and we're happy to do it. So my thing is, you're wasting your money if you're not doing it the right way. So my advice to you is this: make sure that you get the right guidance and you find a personal trainer that understands your goals. And if you're interested in my services as a personal trainer, I'm a certified personal trainer and I would love to work with you. So make sure you send me a message now while I still have time in my schedule, because once my schedule gets filled up, it'll be a lot harder to fill up to get a spot. So now you have an opportunity to book me. I'll make sure I add the links to my bio and my description so that you can book me. Don't waste your time. Time is limited.